Imagine standing beside the ocean at sunrise. The waves move without hurry. The wind carries the scent of salt across the shore. For thousands of years, humanity has looked at salt as nothing more than a seasoning, a preservative, or a simple mineral. Yet hidden within these tiny crystals lies a remarkable lesson. What appears ordinary often contains extraordinary potential. The future is rarely built from what dazzles us at first glance. More often, it emerges from what we have overlooked. Salt is one of those overlooked treasures. It has quietly served civilization for millennia, and now it may help power the next chapter of human progress. As the world seeks cleaner, safer, and more sustainable energy, scientists and engineers are turning towards solutions inspired by simplicity. Among these solutions, salt-based energy technologies are gaining attention because they promise stability, affordability, and sustainability. Today, we will explore how salt could become one of the most important renewable energy resources of the future, not only through science, but also through the timeless wisdom that teaches us to value balance, patience, and harmony with nature. Key point 1. Great power often hides in ordinary things. People search for miracles in distant places, while ignoring the treasures beneath their feet. Salt has always been present in our lives. It flavors our meals, preserves food, and exists abundantly in oceans and underground deposits. Yet only recently have researchers begun unlocking its incredible energy potential. Modern energy systems face many challenges. Solar panels generate electricity only when the sun shines. Wind turbines depend on moving air. These renewable sources are clean, but they need reliable ways to store excess energy. This is where salt enters the story. Molten salt can store enormous amounts of heat. Solar thermal power plants use this technology. By heating salt to temperatures exceeding 500 degrees Celsius, the hot salt stores thermal energy for many hours, allowing electricity generation even after sunset. Instead of wasting daylight energy, salt preserves it patiently. This simple mineral becomes a silent guardian of renewable power. Nature reminds us that strength is not always loud. Mountains appear still, yet they shape continents. Oceans seem calm, yet they influence the world's climate. Likewise, salt appears ordinary, yet it may become a pillar of clean energy. Hidden potential of salt. Salt is far more than a common mineral. It has the potential to revolutionize renewable energy. Technologies like molten salt energy storage show how ordinary resources can create extraordinary solutions. When people think about the future of energy, they often imagine futuristic machines, rare materials, or groundbreaking inventions that seem far beyond everyday life. Yet history has repeatedly shown salt is a perfect example. For centuries, it has been used to season food, preserve supplies, and support countless industries. It appears so ordinary that most people never stop to consider its hidden potential. Today, however, Scientists and engineers are discovering that this simple mineral can play a valuable role in renewable energy, creating balance in renewable energy. Salt-based energy storage helps solve the challenge of intermittent solar and wind power by storing excess energy and releasing it when needed. Salt supports a more stable and reliable clean energy grid. One of the greatest challenges facing renewable energy is maintaining a steady and reliable supply of electricity. The sun does not shine all day, and the wind does not blow all the time. Without an effective way to store energy, much of the electricity produced during peak conditions can go unused. Salt-based energy storage offers a practical solution to this problem by helping create balance between energy production and energy demand in concentrated solar power plants. Molten salt absorbs and stores heat during sunny hours. Abundance leads to sustainability. Sodium, derived from salt, is one of the Earth's most abundant elements, making it a promising resource for future energy technologies. Responsible use of abundant natural resources can reduce dependence on fossil fuels and support long-term environmental sustainability. The future of clean energy depends not only on discovering new technologies, but also on making wise use of the resources that nature has already provided in abundance. Salt offers an excellent example of this principle. Sodium, one of its primary components, is one of the most abundant elements on Earth and is found in vast quantities within seawater and mineral deposits. Unlike some materials used in modern batteries that are less abundant and more geographically concentrated, sodium has the potential to support broader and more accessible energy storage solutions. Researchers are actively improving sodium-ion battery technology for applications such as renewable energy storage, where affordability and resource availability are important. Although these batteries are not yet a complete replacement for lithium-ion batteries in every use, they represent a promising addition to the clean energy landscape. Patience drives innovation. The transition to salt-powered renewable energy requires continuous research, development, and steady progress. Lasting technological breakthroughs are achieved through persistence rather than quick fixes. Every major transformation in human history has required patience, dedication, and continuous learning. The journey toward a cleaner energy future is no different. While many people hope for an instant solution to the world's energy challenges, meaningful progress happens step by step through research, testing, and steady improvement. Salt-based energy technologies are a clear example of this process. Scientists continue to refine molten salt thermal storage systems to make concentrated solar power plants more efficient and reliable. At the same time, researchers are improving sodium-ion batteries, working to increase their performance, lifespan, and affordability for large-scale energy storage. Harmony between technology and nature. The future of energy lies in working with nature rather than exploiting it. Salt power represents a sustainable approach that combines scientific innovation with environmental responsibility. The future of energy will depend not only on producing more electricity, but on creating systems that work in harmony with the natural world. For many years, human progress relied heavily on extracting and burning fossil fuels, providing immense benefits while also contributing to pollution and climate change. As the world transitions toward cleaner energy, technologies inspired by nature's balance are becoming increasingly important. Salt-based energy systems represent this shift because they support renewable power without relying on scarce resources or constant fuel consumption. Molten salt can store heat from the sun for many hours, helping solar power plants continue generating electricity even after sunset.